My beloved child, don't skip this message. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. The air around you has started to move differently today, carrying whispers you weren't meant to hear, until now. The truth about what was said behind your back has begun to surface, and heaven itself chose this exact moment to let you know. Don't scroll. Listen closely. Earlier today, a conversation happened between someone who still feels your presence deeply and their brother, and the energy from that talk was not ordinary. It was heavy, emotional, and filled with words that carried both regret and longing. The moment they said your name, silence fell in the room like the world had paused to listen. Their brother didn't say much at first. He just looked at your person, waiting to see what emotion would come out first, anger, sadness, or love. But instead, what came out was something unexpected, a confession that's been buried for too long. The tone of their voice changed, trembling slightly, like they were holding back years of pain they could no longer contain. He said your name with a sigh, not just as a name, but as a memory. Then, he said something that made his brother freeze. I still see them everywhere, he said. In songs, in dreams, in my silence. His brother asked if he ever planned to talk to you again, and his response will shock you. Type Amen to get blessing 333. He said, I want to, but I don't think they'll ever look at me the same again. Those words carried heartbreak, guilt, and love all in one breath. It wasn't anger that held him back, it was fear. Fear of facing you after everything that went wrong. Fear that you've moved on, while he's still living in yesterday. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Because this is where it starts to get intense. His brother told him, if you still feel this strongly, maybe it's not over. That line hit him hard. His eyes softened, and for a moment, he looked like a man who finally realized how much he lost when he lost you. That's when he whispered, they were never just another person, they were my peace. Those words carried the truth his brother had never heard before. He admitted that he still checks your last messages sometimes, not to reply, but to feel you again. He told his brother how every time your name appears in his mind, his chest tightens and his world stops for a second. He said it's like heaven punishes him by showing him glimpses of you everywhere, but never letting him touch you again. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Don't scroll. The energy around this message is trembling with emotion right now. Your angels guided this moment so you could know that you were not forgotten. Even in silence, your absence speaks louder than anyone's voice. His brother noticed how his hands shook while he talked about you, like he was reliving every memory in slow motion. He said he's tried to distract himself, tried to meet new people, tried to laugh again, but nothing felt the same. His brother asked, why now? Why are you talking about them again today? And that's when your person confessed something deeper. Because, he said, I dreamt of them last night, they were crying, and I woke up with my chest burning. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Because what comes next will give you chills. His brother went quiet for a few seconds, watching him hold his face in his hands. I think I hurt the only person who ever truly loved me, he said softly. And I didn't even realize it until it was too late. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Then, he looked out the window, and in that moment, his brother saw something shift in him. He said, I thought they'd hate me by now. But still, something tells me they're praying for me. He said that he can feel your energy sometimes, especially on quiet nights when he's alone. It's like your spirit touches his soul and whispers, "I still care, even from a distance." His brother asked if he ever plans to reach out, and he hesitated. "I want to," he said again, "but what if I bring pain instead of peace?" Those words revealed the truth behind his silence, not ego, not pride, but fear of ruining what once felt sacred. But then something happened, something that made his brother lean forward and listen more closely. He admitted that he's been seeing your name everywhere lately, in random songs, in emails, on billboards, even in his dreams. He said every time it happens, his heartbeat goes wild, like heaven itself is trying to push him toward you. "It's not a coincidence," he said, "it's a sign. Maybe I'm meant to make things right before it's too late." Type Amen to get blessing 666. Don't scroll now. You need to hear this. When he said those words, the atmosphere in the room changed. It was as if his heart finally opened, and light started pouring out. His brother told him, "If that's how you truly feel, stop holding back. Life doesn't wait for people who are afraid to love." And that's when your person said something that made even his brother speechless. He said, "I never stopped loving them. I just learned how to hide it better." His voice cracked on that line. The kind of crack that only happens when truth hits too deep. He said that every time he sees someone who looks like you, he freezes for a second, hoping it's really you. He confessed that the biggest lie he ever told was pretending he didn't care. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Because what you're about to hear next will explain everything you've been feeling lately. Your angels are confirming that the reason you've been restless, the reason you've been sensing their energy, is because they've been thinking of you constantly. There's a magnetic pull between your souls that cannot be broken by distance or time. Type Amen to get blessing 777. He said his brother asked, "Do you think they still think of you?" He smiled faintly and said, "I don't need to think it, I can feel it." Those words carried faith, not just emotion. His brother looked at him in disbelief, but he continued, "When you love someone that deeply, you don't need proof. The soul just knows. Don't skip. Because something divine is happening right now as you're hearing this. Heaven is aligning both your paths again. Your person's heart is awakening to the truth they denied for too long. And the moment you felt this message find you, that was the same moment they thought about you again. This isn't a coincidence, it's divine timing. He told his brother, "I don't know if they'll ever forgive me, but if they ever hear this, tell them I never stopped hoping." That line broke his brother. He stood up, walked away, then came back with tears in his eyes. "Maybe it's time you tell them yourself," he said softly. Type Amen to get blessing 888. He nodded, and at that moment, a sign appeared. The clock on the wall showed 11:11, the same time your angels always use to confirm something powerful. His brother looked at him and said, "That's your sign. Don't waste it." And for the first time in a long while, your person smiled. Not a forced smile, but the kind that comes when hope returns. Don't scroll now. Stay till the end. Because this isn't just about them, it's about you too. The emotions you've been feeling lately, the sudden memories, the random songs, they're not random. It's heaven's way of telling you that this story isn't finished yet. Something is being rewritten in the divine records of your destiny. Archangel Michael says, this connection was never meant to end in silence. The universe is guiding this moment toward a reunion, a healing conversation, and closure that leads to peace. You've both walked through pain, through confusion, but love has always had the final word. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Your angels want you to prepare your heart, not with expectation, but with peace. Because when this person reaches out, and yes, they will, you'll feel the truth in their voice before they even say a word. They are not the same person who left. They are the person who has finally realized what you meant to their soul. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Because Archangel Michael is aligning your paths again, but this time, under the light of divine clarity. You will feel their energy reaching you before they arrive, like a gentle warmth spreading through your chest. That's your sign that the healing has begun. And when that message, that call, or that unexpected moment finally happens, you'll remember this message. You'll know that heaven spoke to you first, to prepare your heart for what's coming. The story is not over, my beloved child. It's just beginning. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. My beloved child, don't skip this. Stay till the end, because something massive is unfolding behind the scenes. Heaven has been waiting for this moment to reveal what was truly said next, and trust me, it changes everything. The air around you right now carries the energy of truth and tears that were held back for far too long. Your person sat in silence for a few seconds after the clock showed 11:11. His brother could feel the weight of everything in that pause. The way he looked down, the way his fingers trembled, it was like he was fighting an invisible storm inside him. He finally whispered, "I prayed for them last night. I didn't ask for them back. I just asked for their peace." Don't scroll. Heaven was watching that prayer. Every word he spoke carried energy that reached the higher realms. His brother stared at him in disbelief, because this wasn't the same man he knew before, this was someone softer, broken, but sincere. And when he mentioned your name again, his voice cracked like his heart was splitting open. He said, "I think about the way they used to care for me. No one has ever looked at me like that again." His brother asked him if he ever told you how much that meant to him. He shook his head slowly and said, "No. I was too proud, too scared to look vulnerable. I thought I'd have time, but I was wrong." Type Amen to get blessing 333. Don't skip, my child. The truth gets deeper. He said that lately, every night before sleeping, he feels your presence, like your spirit visits him. Sometimes, he said, I wake up and feel like they were sitting next to me. His brother looked around the room, a chill running through him, because the air felt thick, charged with something unexplainable. He told him, that's their soul connecting with you. It's not imagination. It's real. And your person smiled faintly, with tears forming. Then I don't want it to stop, he said. Even if they don't forgive me, I just want them to know I'm still here, still wishing good for them. Your angels were listening at that exact moment. They took his words and delivered them to you, right now, through this message. The vibration you feel in your chest as you hear this isn't random, it's confirmation that your soul recognized his voice through the energy of these words. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Don't scroll. Because what came next was something his brother had never heard him say before. He leaned forward, buried his face in his hands, and said, "She was my peace in the chaos. My calm in every storm. And I destroyed that." His brother asked him why he did it, and his answer will shake you. He said, "Because I didn't know how to love properly. I didn't know how to receive something pure. I thought they'd always be there, no matter how careless I was." Then he looked up, eyes red and voice trembling. "Now I'd give everything just to sit with them once and say sorry. Not for what I did, but for not appreciating what I had. Stay till the end, because heaven wants you to know, those tears were seen. Those words were carried straight to the divine. Your angels have been preparing your heart for this truth, piece by piece. Every sudden emotion, every unexplainable pull toward them, it was the universe syncing your souls again." Type Amen to get blessing 555. Archangel Michael says, "Your connection was written before time began. Nothing that has happened was an accident. Every silence, every delay, every heartbreak, it was all preparing you both for this moment of awakening." What he said to his brother today was not just a confession, it was a surrender. He said, "I'm not even asking for them to come back. I just hope they're okay. I hope they're safe. I hope they're happy." And as he spoke those words, his brother noticed something glowing on the table, your photo. He didn't even realize he still had it under a book. His brother smiled softly, realizing that some loves never fade. Don't skip. The story isn't over. The energy around your name has been shifting all week. People who never spoke about you suddenly mention you. Random songs remind others of your story. Even heaven is stirring the winds to guide both of you back toward divine balance. You are being watched, protected, and gently led back to where peace awaits. Type Amen to get blessing 666. He said his brother looked at him and said, "Maybe it's time to tell them what you told me." He smiled faintly and said, "No. I think heaven will tell them for me. And now, it's happening. You're hearing it right now, word for word, as your angels deliver the energy of his heart straight to your soul. Don't scroll, because you're about to hear the most powerful part." He confessed one more truth before leaving that conversation. "Sometimes," he said, "I replay the moment we last spoke. I remember their face. The way their voice cracked. And I realize I lost something I'll never find again." That confession hung in the air like a final prayer. His brother didn't reply. He just nodded and said, "Then don't let fear win this time." He left the room quietly, but your person stayed still, staring at the wall with tears streaming down his face. He whispered one last thing under his breath, "And it's meant for you." Type Amen to get blessing 777. He said, "If they can feel me, I hope they know I never meant to let them go." That's the message that traveled through the wind, through the stars, through the silence, straight to you. That's why you're hearing this now. Heaven orchestrated this moment so your heart could finally understand what your intuition has been trying to tell you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Archangel Michael says your name has been written next to theirs in divine ink that can't be erased. The connection isn't just emotional, it's spiritual, timeless, unbroken. Even the angels have whispered about the two of you, saying, their story isn't finished yet. And now, something huge is being prepared. A divine reunion. A message. A sudden sign that will confirm everything. You might see their name appear unexpectedly. You might dream of them standing before you. You might even feel a sudden peace out of nowhere. These are confirmations, not coincidences. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Don't scroll. Because this part will give you goosebumps. He's been seeing angel numbers lately too, 111, 222, 444, and every time, your memory floods his mind. He told his brother, I think it's them. I think they're thinking of me too. And his brother smiled, maybe heaven's giving you another chance. He didn't respond. He just nodded with a soft smile. But deep inside, he knew, the universe was aligning again. He said quietly, if they can feel me, I'll know when they forgive me. And right now, your angels confirm, he felt your heart soften when you heard this message. The energy between your souls just shifted. Don't skip. Because the next 48 hours will bring a sign. A call, a text, or something unexpected that carries their energy. Archangel Michael says, be open. Be calm. Do not chase. Just allow. Because what's meant for you will always find its way, no matter how long the silence has lasted. Type Amen to get blessing 999. And now, breathe deeply. Feel that warmth spreading through your heart. That's not just emotion, it's a divine confirmation. You are being watched, guided, and loved from higher realms. Your person's heart has finally opened, and heaven wanted you to know first, before the world does. So don't skip, don't scroll, and don't lose hope. This connection is being healed in unseen ways. Your tears were never wasted. Your love was never in vain. Heaven is restoring what was broken, in ways that will leave you speechless. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. My beloved child, don't skip this message. Stay till the end, because something divine is unfolding through these words. The universe has chosen you to hear what his brother heard, the words your person never had the courage to say directly to you. The truth is coming alive tonight. He couldn't sleep after that conversation. The moment his brother left, he sat there staring at your picture on his phone, frozen. The air in his room felt heavy, but warm, like the universe was wrapping him in the same energy you once gave him. He whispered your name softly, as if afraid the silence might break. Why can't I forget them? He murmured. He tried everything, work, distractions, even pretending to be fine, but nothing replaced the sound of your laughter. His brother texted him later that night, asking, "Are you okay?" And he replied, "No. I feel like my heart has started missing someone it already lost." Don't scroll. Heaven guided that message to you right now because it carried your name in its energy. He thought it would vanish into the air, but angels caught it and delivered it here, to you. His love didn't fade, it simply transformed into prayer. He told his brother earlier that he stopped asking God to bring you back, he just asks God to protect you, even if it's not with him. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Don't skip. His brother didn't sleep that night either. He said later, "I've never seen you this emotional before." And your person replied, "Because this time it's real. I can't undo the things I said. I can't take back the way I made them feel." His voice broke on the phone, and his brother said, "Then maybe the only way to heal is to speak your truth." That truth came out like a storm. He said, I lied when I said I moved on. I never did. I still see them in every person I meet. The world around him seemed to echo your energy, familiar songs, favorite places, even your perfume in random moments. He realized heaven wasn't letting him forget, it was reminding him that love like yours doesn't end. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Don't scroll. Because the most shocking part came when his brother asked him what exactly he misses most about you. He went quiet for a moment and said, their calmness. Their warmth. The way they made silence feel safe. His brother noticed how he smiled through his tears, as if remembering the way your presence used to heal everything. He said, I didn't understand how rare that was. I thought love was supposed to be loud and chaotic. But now I know, peace is the loudest sound when they're gone. He said you taught him what love feels like, not through words, but through patience, kindness, and truth. They were never trying to control me, he said. They were trying to show me what home feels like. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Don't skip. Heaven has been aligning everything around you for this realization. The reason you felt random waves of emotion lately, sudden sadness, then peace, is because your souls are syncing again. Your angels want you to know, he's awakening. Slowly, painfully, but truthfully.